Hello everybody, Jurassic Player here, and today I'm going to be showing you Spinal Cord's iMenu for the DS2. The iMenu is a alternative plugin screen. So if you've seen the regular DS2 plugin screen, it's the one with all the nice little icons that show up in like a little row. And I feel that one's slower than this at loading, and I much rather prefer this one compared to the official one. So here you can see it has a similar sort of idea to the iPhone, iTouch, those sort of things, where you have the icons on the bottom, and then you just go around with them, and then they have their nice little effect. And so the top screen is pretty customizable. The icon you see here, the clock, the date, and the other date, and these two lines here are all movable, so you can move them wherever you want. The clock is resizable, so you can have bigger text, bigger numbers or smaller numbers, it doesn't really matter. And the thing that you see right here is the one that I made for the iMenu because I felt like it, which, if you can see the name, it's called Envision. On the bottom screen you see it has 12 icons. There is no touchscreen support, by the way, so using your stylus will do nothing. And then you can have the option of either turning on or off these little name tags that go along with it. Also, that reminds me, the top screen you can also toggle on or off this, as well as these lines and this icon. And also the clock can have apart from an analog clock, you can also have I forgot what they're called, but one of the regular clocks, you know, with the circular face and then the numbers all on the side. And so anyways, on the bottom screen you see this, like I said earlier, 12 icons. The first 8 are the pages, I suppose you could say. The bottom 4 right here are a part of your dock. This image you see in the background right here, this little dock, it's actually called a dock. Yes. And it's a separate image, so you can change that whenever you want, and this is the one that I use. The icons are also customizable. As you can see here, all of these icons are from my icon pack that I'm working on, although I haven't updated it in a couple days. I should have, but I haven't yet. And so as you see here, there's a little selector icon. I also made this one myself since I like it more. Pretty much I made all of the theme that you currently see, except for the docks right here, and of course the HTC style clock. Those weren't my doing, but the rest of it, yeah, I did the background, and I forgot to make sparkles on the stars. But aside from that, so as you can see here, you can have quite a few pages. I haven't hit the limit of the pages yet, so if there is a limit, I'll probably hit it sooner or later. But anyways, stuff you can do. The L and R buttons can swap the pages. So if I had working L and R buttons, I would show it to you, but seeing as I don't, I can't really show it. And X and Y don't do anything. B doesn't do anything. A does something, which obviously it loads up whatever you're selecting. D-pad is your only way of moving around the icons. And then you have start, which takes a screenshot of the top and bottom, where you have the top as top.bitmap, so BMP, and then the bottom as bottom.bmp, and they both end up going to the root of your microSD. And so if you press select, you will come up with the little menu, and you have move, edit, delete, and new. And so you can move icons, you can move them, and then to place it you just click A. There's currently no way to cancel it, so you'll just have to place it back in the same spot if you accidentally click move. You also have edit, where you can edit the ini file that goes along with the icon. So as you can see here, the top says icon, and then the image that I chose. If you click it with A, you can choose a different image in the folder. Underscore iMenu / underscore images / underscore / icons, and those are where all your icons go. They can be, well, they're pretty much 50 by 50 icons, and I have quite a few of them in here. Continuing on, I guess, you can change the name. It has a pretty nice keyboard, actually. I like it. It's pretty accurate considering my shoddy skills at the touchscreen. And yes, the touchscreen actually works for this. So you can change the symbol, and then once you're done you just click enter. And then you can also choose a file, which will go to a file browser. No way to cancel out of this, so you just have to kind of wing it and go to the file that you want. And then you have the note. The note is the second line right here that you see. So here you see the first line, which is the name, and then the second line, which says new icon, and then yes, this is new icon. And then there is ARG, which is actually kind of convenient, although not with this current one that I have here. And then the ini name, really you can't change it, you can't edit the ini name, you just have to make a new icon. Editing the ini name won't work, and it'll just laugh at you. You can save, and then once you're done changing it, you obviously click save, and then it'll save. Otherwise you can click B. Now as you can see here, my icon has changed. In all actuality, if I reset my DS, then it will go back to its original one, because I didn't actually save it. But yeah, not much I can do about that. That's been there for quite a while. I'm not sure if you want to really call it a bug, but anyways, so ARG support. Anyways, ARG, as you can see here, it shows you the file path. If you click it, it will bring you to a file browser, and all you're supposed to do is ARG is supposed to allow you to load up files using a certain NDS or plug file, so you don't have to actually go into the plug file and then use their browser to get to what you want. You can just click on it, and then it'll load up the file you want using the loader you want to use. So as you can see here, I have quite a few of these. These are all SNES ones, and I'm using Base Ace Cold's FC emulator, so it supports it. which is kind of nice. Here, I'll show you really quick. Ignore the splash screen thing that usually occurs. As you can see, it says loading, and then in a little bit it will load right there. And I never even had to go to this screen right here. One thing that I have noticed is currently, if you load from the ARG, the bag's SFC emulator can't see the save states that you have, so you have to reload the game anyways if you have save states that you want to use. But apart from that, it works fairly well. And then of course you can delete icons and then make a new icon. In all these cases, you will have to it will have to restart, so it will have to reset itself. Here, I'll give it a little demonstration. So let's say I want to just change the icon. I'll just change it to something random here. One of my miscellaneous ones. Here. Okay, so I'm going to change the icon, and then you click save. It will reset, and then load again. The loading screen you can actually change it to show what it's doing, or just have it as what you just saw and not tell you anything. Now, as you can see here, the icon has changed, and that's about it. If you click delete, it will ask you to make sure, and then I'm going to click no. And then if you click a new icon, it shows you the exact same sort of screen as editing, just instead of actually, you know, saying anything, it just says icon is error icon, and then new, all generic stuff, and then no ARG line. And of course, there is no way to cancel out of it. So, well, at least it doesn't seem to cancel out for me. And it looks like it froze, actually. But anyways, apart from that, that's iMenu, Spinal Cord's iMenu. I like it a lot and support it because it is pretty cool. Spinal Cord actually has this on the GBA Temps Homebrew Bounty, so check it out there if you want. I think that's about it. The only thing I have left is one glitch that has been here for a while and I still find convenient. Oh, I probably can't do it here, but usually when, oh well, let's do it. I'll force it. Let's delete a couple of these icons. Hopefully this doesn't waste your time too much. While I'm at it, I guess I'll just tell you about this splash screen that keeps popping up that you see. The two images on top and bottom are just images that I sort of edited and put in my flashcard, and the actual thing that keeps loading them is from Taiju Yamada, who was formerly known as Xenon++, and I'm just using his fave launcher, and thanks to his help, well, actually all of it was pretty much his work. I just kind of looked at it. He helped me make it load images so that I can have a loading screen sort of thing. Now, as you can tell, obviously, if you have quite a few icons, it gets kind of tedious to do all of this. And that's about the only downfall that I can really say iMenu has. Apart from, of course, the variable loading time, depending on how many icons you actually have. As you can see, I have quite a few pages of icons, so it takes me a little bit longer to load than it usually takes other people who don't have quite as many icons. Okay, so this is enough to show you the glitch. It's still a convenient glitch. It was in the last beta and probably the beta before that, and I still find it convenient. Where you go to an icon on your dock which does not have a top one, you press up, and then it will just apparently bring you to the front page without you knowing, obviously. And then of course if you go all the way to the edge and then over one more, it will jump to your second page. And of course on the back you can see that they were Comic Book DS and Neo Geo. And apart from that, I haven't actually found anything that has been glitch worthy. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll try out iMenu if you can. It is specifically for the DS2, so unfortunately you probably won't see this on any other flash card unless Spinal Cord decides to be nice to everybody and ports it over, or if somebody else decides to make something similar. But otherwise, it's only for DS2. I still recommend using it because it's actually pretty nice, and it loads considerably faster than my regular DS2 menu does. If I could show you here. All in all, probably they're about the same time, but of course with the nice little image on top, you kind of don't notice it as much. And but anyways, that's all that there is for the iMenu. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope you will watch my next video.